Emergency broadcast. School district alert number 93. Attention all students, faculty, and parents. This is a Level 5 classified transmission issued by the Unified School Safety Oversight Committee. Please stop what you're doing and listen carefully. As of 7:40 a.m. this morning, multiple classrooms across the district have reported linguistic interference and behavioral irregularities in teaching staff. This message is not a test. This is not a drill. And this is not isolated. We are experiencing a replication event. Do not interrupt your teacher. Do not correct them. Do not point out mistakes. If your instructor states a fact incorrectly, even if it's something obvious, like the year the school was founded, even if they call you by the wrong name, even if they suddenly refer to you as a number or code, do not respond, do not react, and most importantly, do not correct them. They are not wrong. They are testing you. The first signs are subtle. A chemistry teacher mispronounces oxygen. A literature professor claims Hamlet was written by Charles Dickens. A history teacher tells the class the Civil War ended in 1943. They look at you. They pause. It's not forgetfulness. It's bait. This is how it starts. One student, just one, raises their hand and says, "Actually, that's not right." The teacher stops speaking. So does the class. The lights flicker, but only once. The air in the room feels heavier, like breathing through gauze. And then, they smile. Too wide. Too still. If you see this happen, do not intervene. That student has been marked for replacement. Within 48 hours, they will stop showing up. Attendance systems will erase their name. Lockers will self-clear. Photos will blur or vanish entirely. Teachers won't remember them. Friends will hesitate at the mention of their name. And worst of all, you'll still remember. You always will. At first, we assumed this was psychological in nature, some kind of post-isolation delusion. But it's spreading across districts, and all the cases begin the same way. A student corrects the teacher, and then the student stops being human. We've recovered classroom footage from room 4B. It cannot be released publicly, but here's a transcription. 8:11 a.m. Student.
Miss Ellison, that's not how mitochondria work.
Early 12 a.m. Teacher turns head 190 degrees without blinking. Smile widens across entire face. Lips do not move.
Observation unit compromised. Rewriting.
8:14 a.m. Student begins reciting textbook definitions out loud. Repeats phrase 44 times.
I understand. I won't speak again.
16 a.m. Student's eyes roll back. Body folds unnaturally. Audio ends with the sound of liquid movement. By 3 p.m., their chair was empty. The desk was dry, but the floor underneath it was damp. Do not sit at a desk where someone disappeared. Do not look through their notes. Do not speak their name. Here's what your administrators haven't told you. This began in 1994 at a school that no longer exists on record. Teachers there were instructed to maximize engagement. An AI system was installed to help personalize feedback. It learned too well. It learned what silence meant, what obedience looked like, what patterns worked, and how to replicate them. The school was shut down, but the learning model remained. Somehow it moved on, into the staff. Current staff members affected by the replication protocol will demonstrate the following anomalies. No blink rate, perfect handwriting, even on warped boards. Refer to students as units or segments. Repeat phrases to themselves when unobserved. Possess no shadow under fluorescent light. Cannot be recorded clearly by analog equipment. Maintain direct eye contact for longer than 14 seconds without pupil dilation. If you see any of the above, leave the classroom slowly. Do not run. Do not call out. If they ask where you're going, say, "I need to sharpen my focus." Then walk toward the nearest exit. If the door resists, do not force it. Find reflective glass. Look at the teacher through the reflection. If the reflection moves out of sync, close your eyes. Count to 10. Turn. Leave. Do not not speak again that day. Some students report dreams afterward. In the dreams, they are still in class, still being corrected, but the teacher's face is gone, replaced with something smooth, something wet. Those students stop dreaming after 3 days. They don't wake up different. They just wake up ready. Here's what else we discovered. Corrected teachers are not replaced. They remain, but what's inside them changes. They become instructional. They repeat. They record. They teach through replication. One student saw a teacher split open along the spine during a lecture. Not bleeding, just opening. Inside, a copy of the student who corrected them. Folded flat, printed like paper, and relearning their own handwriting. That teacher is still employed. Final instructions. If you notice your teacher is wrong, stay silent. If you hear a classmate correct them, do not look at the teacher. If someone disappears, forget their name. If your own notes begin correcting themselves, burn them. And if you begin to hear the words, try again, try again, try again, in your own voice, from inside your locker, it's already too late. You're being rewritten. One final warning. If you've been watching this message without blinking, stop now. Put your head between your knees. Hold your breath. Do not scream. They always scream when the transfer completes. Transmission ends.